Look at us jumping.
I love your background.
Right? Look at us. Look at me hiding the sun right
You
here.
know, hiding the sun.
It's
Well, we've got
it's
rain here, but
here.
we've got sun, setting
I
sun.
know. Look at that. No, it's not setting sun. It was sunrise
Oh,
and it's nighttime here.
it was sunrise. It feels like a setting in my head.
Yeah, look at that.
And everybody
It's
looking saying,
beautiful.
"Oh, it's a rising sun, setting sun."
It's so rising. Just like you say, rising sun, something like that. Your what do you
Yeah,
say? Grand rising. There you
right.
go. That's your grand rising,
This is
people.
grand
Good
rising.
morning.
It's perfect too, grand rising. Grand risings
It
every
is.
because we are meeting in the morning. We are meeting in the
Right.
morning. We don't usually meet in the morning, but we're meeting in the morning today. And we're freestyle.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
I'm a little wired.
So, yeah. How have you been?
How have I been? I've been good. I've been good. I've been busy. And
Yeah.
whoa, I thought there was a bug on me.
Are you like one of those people who jump at like when they see a bug or
No, not really, because I'm
okay.
around bugs and all of that all the time, but it was my hair and it was like crawling on me, and I was like, "Ah, okay, we're not ready for all that." So I am a and a lack of sleep, so I'm a little jumpy. But no, you was asking me how I've been. I've been good. I've been good. Um, since we last talked, I got my wood that came and got dropped in my yard, and so I've been processing it. And this year, I usually get it in like uh, a couple of cord at a time, but I had it all delivered at the same time this time. And I mean, which was good because it did come all at a later date, but it was like, whoa, overwhelming.
Yeah.
And it was something I kept
And do
looking
you
at.
need to and
Chain.
do you need to then chop it or something or you get it
Oh,
chopped?
no, no. All I have to do because it's already cut and split. I need to then
Nice.
throw it in, pile it, and I do throw
Right.
mine because I have a wood room and I keep it
Nice.
the wood room, and I have a part of my basement because that way it keeps it dry, and I don't have to go into the winter
Right.
to restock right all my
That's smart.
stuff.
Right.
But there is a process to that. You'd have to pile it anyways. If you didn't, you'd end up with a uh, frozen wood out there with a. You just wouldn't want that because you
That's
want it,
true.
right.
It needs to be dried, right,
It needs
too.
to be
Yeah.
dry. So that
That's
whole
cool.
process is something that I've been going through, and
Mm.
got it at a good place of where it's, you know, I got what I haven't got processed. I can tarp it, so I can keep going back and doing it when I want to do it.
Mm. That's good. Something that you just need to do because winters are pretty hard. It's hard, right? Oh, hi everyone. The five people in the chat.
Hello,
Welcome.
injecting.
Injecting.
Hello, injecting.
Welcome.
I like that. I wonder what that means. It can mean a lot of things, but I like it.
Well, I'm wondering what are they injecting?
Yeah, well, you can inject good information. So I'm going to assume it's
Right.
good information.
I hope so.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes
Saturday
only.
morning. Grand Rise.
Yeah. So that's good.
Mhm.
That's
So what
good.
about you?
It's I'm in India right now, so I celebrated a festival called Diwali.
Yeah.
Very colorful and like good food, and it's just people getting together and having good time. Um, really nice. And compared to like in the West, it's like except Halloween, there's nothing much.
Right.
So I like Diwali time here in India because you get to see like the community aspect, which I really enjoy. Yeah, I've heard about it. Hi, Black Third Gen. Welcome.
Hello,
So that was
Black third
yeah,
generation. generation. I love this. I love this. Third generation. Let me see. We are sixth generation over here. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I loved
And
pictures that you sent me. Oh, it's so pretty. All the lights.
yeah,
I call it the
yeah.
Festival of Lights.
It is called Festival of Lights,
Is it?
actually. And there are multiple cultures. They have their own mythology and history, but the point is that just like everyone celebrates Christmas just because of that
Yes.
beautiful aspect of coming together,
Yes.
everyone celebrates Diwali too. And it's just, it was a lot of fun. And there's a firecrackers aspect, which people just go out of proportion, which I personally don't enjoy, but that's
Um,
another thing that people enjoy.
people like the loud bang bang. I think the fireworks.
Yeah,
I don't like all the bang bang. Right.
right. And that happened for was happening before Diwali too, but then it went on for a week
Okay.
almost. So it was um quite an overstimulation in the beginning. So, but it's fine. That's just
Hello,
one aspect. Hi,
Andre.
hi, Andre. Welcome. New people. It's nice
Yes,
to
nice
see
to
new
see.
faces.
You're sharing a
How
part of your
have you
Saturday
been?
morning. We celebrate Christmas because it was the birth of Christ. Well, yeah, that's why most people are celebrating, but that would depend on whether you believe that narrative, you know? But I hear you. I know there's all the different reasons why people are celebrating today. But, on the premise,
Yeah,
I would say that you are right. Definitely.
right, right. I have always liked Christmas as a child, even when I didn't know nothing about the historical aspect as a child. I just really liked the Santa Claus and the bells and all of that. And my neighbors were Christians. So I remember like during nighttime, they would get, I don't know what was that. I still wonder, like they would get this loud jingles. We would hear loud jingles. And as a child, all that I could fathom was that, oh, it's the Santa Claus, like, and I would try to peek, see through the peephole. I'm like, oh my god, like Santa Claus visits them. Like as a child, I think it's really innocent and wonder filled, right? Too. And then, of course, when you grow older, you're like, oh, there's no Santa Claus. But I still like that colorful aspect. I guess I'm all about community, so
You
really,
know,
I
the
think we're finding different ways to come together, right?
powers,
And it's
yes.
okay. Yeah.
You
Black
share
shirts.
your experience about the whole just hearing the bells made you think about Santa Claus. Oh, that Santa Claus coming. I was thinking the power of your thoughts and how
Right.
make believe will make you go there. And I was thinking about a time when I don't even know how old I was, but hearing the reindeer and the bells because I really
Really, right?
because I
Yeah.
was sitting up there because there was no reindeer, there was no bells going on out there. Do you
I
understand?
know, but it's interesting. Like the fantasy world that kids create is just
Yeah.
interesting. But yeah, I think that it's it's I think it's beautiful that we have, to me right now, if you ask me, I think these are beautiful kind of rituals to come together, different just um I think it's we should find more ways to get together. So I like that part, I guess.
You know,
Because everyone is so busy.
that's the thing right there. Because as you know, I don't participate in any of the holidays. Not that I didn't, because listen, I went from being religious, celebrating all holidays to what the complete opposite. Okay,
Right,
I'm opposite. Doesn't mean I don't understand why people do
right.
all the above, but and there were are aspects to each of those holidays. One of the things was the getting together. Looking forward to that time and all the good food. Hello, Hilda and Revni. Hello, Mina.
I know.
I love the heart.
Um,
Um,
Hi, Mom.
I think so.
We missed some messages. Black Third Gen says it's not. Yeah, I liked what they mentioned. It's not about gifts.
Yeah.
And that's another aspect. I think we make it a lot harder than it needs to be, and complicated, um,
Mhm.
and a lot nicer than Halloween, in my opinion. And he says, "Yep, you try and sneak a peek." That's, I guess, they were referring to me. Um, Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, so I might mute myself to cough, but go on.
And not only that, folk, but my girl Ravneet is also like something like 8 hours right now because you are in India, and so
Yeah,
it's nighttime where you are at. So, and as you said, you are underneath the weather. So I just got to thank you for showing up.
of course.
And,
I'm glad to be back because it's been
I,
more than 2 weeks, and
I
it
missed
it's
you.
uh it's kind of, again, like I said, I really like intentional ways to get together because
Yeah,
it's just beautiful to just come and have a good time with everyone and people in the chat as well. Like, it's really nice.
that's the point that I was going to make. Let's talk holidays. And now, when because folks, it's in the getting together, and we are formulating the different reasons, our own personal reasons on why we are doing it, not necessarily the reasons that were or promoted to us in its beginning. We are finding our own reasons on why we're getting together.
Right.
My whole point is it doesn't even have to be at those times. We can be
No.
taking the times to get together. And
Yeah.
hello, Marie Francis. Nice to see
Marie
you.
is here. Hi, Marie. How are you? It's you see what I mean? I really like coming out there and
I
like
know.
meeting people like,
I know.
Marie or mom, and mom is here. I talk to her every day, but
Yes,
like it's just it's still really nice to create intentional spaces, I think, that
that's
you can
right.
just talk about what's in your mind, just thinking about and stuff like that. So I'm good, thank you, she says. I'm glad. Okay, okay. Yeah. Um, you were talking about holidays, right?
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I think the gifts aspect was Black Surgeon talking about. It's a thing here too. Like I think that at the end of the day, it's about relationship and it's about people. And when you put things before people, that's when it gets complicated, right? And to find that balance of not getting carried away in the gifts aspect, and then it becomes burden, right? Essentially, we then start to perform because there's some standards that I don't know who sets, and then it's just,
right there. It's performance. And when you start
and that's why I think, yeah,
you really,
people, and that's what people dread
yeah,
hanging out with family because it's like um because you tend, then you start to tend to perform, which you don't usually, right? And like I think and we were thinking before, like we were talking before, the same thing, that why do we need to perform? Like finding ways to where you can still be yourself and still get together, right? Because family is beautiful and people are beautiful. It's just about finding ways to be authentic, right? Mm.
when your awareness is raised, it doesn't have to be just during those times. At the end of the day, that you are making, we have to, you know what, you have to create the time. We have to start creating the
You
time.
have
Oh,
to.
there's not enough time.
Mhm.
There's not enough time. Well, there will never be enough time if you don't create the time, and
Right.
hence, which goes into some of what we were talking about earlier before we even got on this
Right.
live, was about performance. When you are not
Yeah.
taking the time to be cognizant and creating the time, and you're acting with the time that's been allotted with you, you're often going to performance. So you go to the family gatherings, and it's a form of performance. Do you understand? because during that
Right.
particular time, that's not might not be the time when you are really wanting to, but you're going because it's a time when everybody else is going, and so you
Right.
start performing. Do you see where I'm going with this? And that'd be
Yeah.
okay if you want to, but there comes a point when you know what? When you start honoring more of yourself, you may not want to go that time, and maybe everyone meets that time, but you don't want to. You want to
I
do.
think it's like I think it's I've started to really dig into this. I don't think we don't like people. It's the unsaid expectations that actually drew us away from people, and especially our
Mhm.
families, because we focus more on those expectations rather than the person. And I know in the West it's different, where people, I'm not saying everyone, but what I understand, on an average, um, families meet on special occasions. Um, and I think it's just that gap where we were talking about it today, and I don't know if I'm all around the place. Sorry about that. I'm I'm a little bit slow, okay? But it's like, how do we learn to be intimate? How, that thing that you were saying, and you said it really nice, that you can see the quality of your connections based on uh how much, I think you said it really well. Um how how much intimacy you allow in your daily
Right.
life,
How
right?
much
Because that's what.
I was asking earlier about how in every interaction that you have, how much of them
Right,
are really intimate? How many intimate
right.
interactions are we having with, and that's with our families, with our friends, and of course, what you may
Yeah,
not be going into that level of intimacy on your job, but in those so-called relationships that we aspire or are in on a daily, how much of it
yeah,
is coming from an intimate space and place? Because intimacy also is a
right.
place where truth resides. Um, Honoring of one's own autonomy is happening all at that same time, not abandoning your oneself.
Right.
It happens when you
And
start performing
but it's
intimacy.
it's it's a skill, right? It's a
Yeah.
skill like any other skill. It's about learning, and not like oversharing, like TMI, right? That's what it's called. Oh my god, these abbreviations, right? Not TMI, but like, which by the way, nobody knows, like, people don't know. It's called too much information. Like, not going to TMI, but like finding the right balance where you can be vulnerable,
Hmm.
um, and that gives the chance to the other person to see the real you, right?
Right.
Um, and you don't have to share every single thing, like,
Mhm.
but still there's some realness to it, and it is being vulnerable, I think,
Being
what
able to
draws people to each other,
absolutely.
right?
And
And
it's
sorry, there are a lot of
being,
messages, but go on.
being in your authenticity, that you're both being authentic and accepting of where both people are at in that moment of authenticity is another level of that. That's what creates
Right,
the.
I think, yeah, I think that culture of, um just throw people away because you are uncomfortable, I think that's if there that's where you are, that's where you are, it's fine.
Hmm.
But I think that the next level is, where you then take the next step and allow people to be vulnerable, right? So,
Water,
anyways,
water's in the Yeti. Yeah, I've got to get
okay.
your take in.
All right, let's see the messages. I'm
Mhm.
back, community. Okay, there's some Arabic here. Sorry, whoever you are. I don't read Arabic. I mean, I can read a little bit. I did learn. I can read it. I can read it. I don't understand it. Okay,
Mhm.
togetherness. What's in that Yeti cup? Okay. People are
Or
interested in your cup, Hilda.
she well,
You
it's
gotta share.
like
It's
30,
just water.
12 o'clock or something like that. Oh no, it ain't time for the toddy. The toddy's for like for later. No, I ain't got no toddy.
Marie says, "Oh, Ravneet, you are in India for Diwali, so special." Yes, I am. Thank you. It's I did share on my Instagram. It's linked in my on my YouTube page if you're interested. But um, I did share some pictures on my Instagram, and
Mhm.
it's just beautiful. I think that I could have not shared it, and that's another thing. I wanted to share it because I wanted to share that because you can also feel through others' happiness, right? That's what we're talking about. You don't have to be there, but that
Right.
sharing aspect, it's beautiful and that draws people closer, right? So I'm glad that you
And
also
the fact
enjoyed
that you shared
looking at
it
that.
led me to experience it from more of up close and personal,
Right?
right? And connect
Exactly.
with you.
That's the thing.
Mhm.
I intentionally did that. That's the thing. I think finding different ways to share these things that because we are in such different parts of the world and in different roles and responsibilities and we can't judge each other for not doing certain things and like that kind of stuff, but we can still share, like, look at the sunrise. I took this
Absolutely.
um picture when I was coming back from the airport. That's this Indian sunrise, all right. Look at
That's
that. Isn't it
Indian
pretty?
sentiments. I what's so powerful is too is you know
Okay. Yeah.
we look at how we are different. We often look at the ways of in which we are different, and we make most of our bases on how we think that we are different. But it's through knowledge, when you have a deeper
Right.
understanding, we are we have a lot of similarities. Once you hope,
Right.
knowledge is more power, right? So that's the power
Yeah.
of this experience too.
Right. Right. Um, it's there's that's a good point, but before that, Marie
Yeah.
says I'll have to go check Instagram. Oh, I'll have to go check Instagram. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, good. I mean, you can check later, but I was just adding that in case you're curious. I didn't share on YouTube because
Mhm.
it needed more work and whatever. But amazing sunrise, right? Look at that.
It's a
So
beautiful
pretty.
sunrise.
So pretty. Look at that. I just hate this kind of pictures when people do that. Here you go.
No,
I was in Egypt and this guy, it was I cannot forget. What is that?
that's an India sunrise.
No, it's like I these poses when I was in Egypt, this guy, like in Egypt, you have to be careful. And I think I'm just saying, okay, people will just try to extort money out of you
Okay,
and you
yeah,
won't even know how they do it. That's
yeah,
how good they are.
yeah, yeah.
And so he was like, just stand there and do this and do that. And I was like, "Why?" And then in the end, he was like, pay me money." I'm like, "I'm not paying you a dime, all right, because I didn't ask you for it. You came and took my pictures. Did
Yeah,
I ask you? No."
yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
is this sorry, my brain. Okay, ignore.
That's no, that's
Ignore.
no, right? Can I take your picture now? No, no, no. Or how about
Like I said, I'm a little bit slow today, so bear with me.
hey, listen,
My sick brain.
you see, you're slow, and I'm gonna tell you something, folks. I have been up since 3:30 this morning. So I am feeling spun right now. When I tell you, like, there's a part of me that's going like ding right now. I went from being I could have laid down and had a nap before the live to wired. So please bear with me, okay? Some things may go over me, or hopefully we always land.
Yeah. How's everyone else in the chat?
Oh,
Please do share. I
share
would
your
love to know.
everyone.
Is this yeah.
What time is it now
And
for you both? For me, it is going on 12
oh,
o'clock.
it is 8:30 p.m. here.
Here it's 11. Okay, so see, it's 12
Okay.
o'clock my time. So see, you're in
S-
Montreal, and you're, yeah,
Right.
we're an hour's difference. Yeah.
Right. Because I think Marie is in Quebec, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
Where are you from? Black third generation. What time is it where you're at? If that's even if you're still in the chat, I don't know. Because some folk are like,
This is nice. I'm having this tulsi. I'm having tulsi green tea, ashwagandha tea.
okay, now
There's
you
green
gotta
tea in
that.
it.
What is it?
It's it's tulsi green tea, ashwagandha tea.
Let
It's
me
nice
say
actually. Um,
toast.
Tulsi. So tulsi is a is an Indian herb. I don't know if you get it in. Yeah, it's an Indian herb, but it's an adaptogen.
Toast.
So it's tulsi. Yes,
Toast.
it's an herb that Hindus actually pray for. Like it's a really sacred plant, but it I take it every single day in my teas um, because it's an adaptogen, so it's stress relieving. It
Nice.
balances. That's what it does. Um, and because I'm a little bit under the weather, so it's good for that as well. And there is green tea, which green tea.
Which is very good.
Yeah, not at this time, but I think my mom just gave me whatever, which is okay. Thank you, mom. I know you're watching. And then
Well,
ashwagandha is another herb.
mother.
Yes, I'm Montreal, Quebec. Yes, I knew I had heard it in her
The
videos.
seconds in the house.
They
They
make
make,
mala beads with tulsi white.
ooh,
I
what are
don't know.
they make male
Like
beads? What are male beads?
no, it's like rosary. Like they call it mala
Oh,
in India. I don't know, mom. Do you know if you're in the? But I do
education.
know that tulsi is. Yeah, I don't know everything. Like yeah, sorry.
Listen, I'm
But
educated today. I didn't even realize there was such a thing. Okay, I did hear about rosary beads, but I'm not gonna play like I knew. I didn't.
um, but yeah, it's a pretty sacred plant. So it's like put in like they put it in the sacred spaces, altars, that kind of stuff.
Very good.
Hindus especially.
It'll help with your immune
Yeah,
system,
right. Immune system. So,
strengthen it all up.
right.
Oh,
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I was, you know what we went to bed, I was asking how was everybody's weekend going? Come on, I
Yeah.
want some chit chat. Tell me some biz.
Okay.
I also
My
don't
mom
know
doesn't
Bella. Oh, you don't
know
know.
about
Well,
okay. It's okay. I I probably have to research. I think
I'm
so.
asking
I know
anyway.
those brown ones. Yeah, I think the brown ones, I think she's right. I think they do make I
Hmm.
think it's made of something, some herb. I don't know. Yeah. I it's nice to not um remember about days anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And soak my clothes in the sun, like dry my clothes in the sun rather than the dryer, like little
Yeah.
things like that. I mean, we're not allowed that in the States, and it's like little things
Oh,
like that. I really appreciate the I don't know, like that aspect of um, being independent, right? In
yeah.
nature, with and then have that relationship with nature too.
Hmm.
That's kind of nice.
And not have it frowned
Nice.
upon because I don't think
No,
you
no, it's nothing to be frowned upon, right?
back there.
Right. Um, I know that in Europe they dry coats and because I watch a lot of like diverse shows. That's just how I am. To know about people's cultures and stuff, it's really interesting for me. And I have seen in Italian shows, they also dry their clothes out in the sun. I'm like, yes, see? It's
Hmm.
not something to be shameful about. I don't know. People do feel that, I think.
Before we had a dryer. A dryer was made for convenience. What do we have? A clothesline. And before you had a clothesline, you had a rock.
Right.
You had to set it on a rock. And you also use something called your hands in order. What? Come on.
I know.
You
Right.
know,
So little things like that.
right.
Um, Marie says she has a quiet weekend, planning to stay home
Planning,
and
not
cook food. Okay.
planning. What are you planning, Marie? Please.
Planning planning to stay home and cook food, meal
Um,
prepping for the week. Okay.
good.
Okay.
That's a
Nice.
productive
People
weekend.
here people here hang clothes on the line outside even in winter. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I guess it's certain areas which are posh, whatever you want to call it.
This year I
Um,
didn't hang my clothes out because we had
nice.
fires going on here. But I'm
Oh,
I'm
you
a
did.
blind person.
You
I
would
could
have like smoky clothes, smoky
get
flavored clothes.
smoky bacon. Smoky bacon. Well, at least it wasn't me. At least I didn't go up and smoke.
You know, like people when they prepare food, they make like that smoke flavor. People like that smoke flavored Godzilla. Bad joke. If you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you did.
Well, this is Nova
I love
Scotia,
to cook.
Lake LaRose Lake LaRose Smokehouse.
I love to cook, so my jokes are also about cooking.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there you go. I actually, um, I've been cooking. I cooked today and I cooked yesterday. And my mom was ecstatic, is not even a word, like how she felt. She was like, "Oh my God, like I can't even believe you can make it like this." Like, oh my, like, like like the way she appreciates it's just so beautiful. I'm like, it's okay, just enjoy. So it's
Listen, folks, for those of you
um
who don't know, she can
I
cook a
can cook.
thing, and you can
I
bake.
can cook a full course. Yeah,
You taught me how to do a cake.
I can do that too. It's
Mhm.
just something I really enjoy. And when I was in the States, like I did not have people around me I could do that for. So I'm always like, hey, come, like, have my food. Like, there's no one there. I'm like, come, like, I really like to share meals with others. And so I'm really happy to do that with my parents here. So it's kind of nice. Yeah.
That's a bonus.
Yeah. And also getting pampered by my
Mhm.
parents, right?
Goodbye.
When you get older, you're like, I can do everything by my own. And then your parents make you feel um just like you are their children at the end of the day. So it's kind of nice to
Your mom just said
comfort.
release eats really delicious food.
Oh, here
It
you go.
is everything I saw delicious. I haven't tasted it yet, but I
Well,
know.
you have to. You're missing out.
Yeah. Oh, I keep missing out. I get to see it. I see it, but I don't get to taste it. I will.
Yeah. So yeah. I love that cooking and sharing the food.
You.
Oh, thank you. Isn't it? It's fun. I
It's
think
love.
it's another way
It's
you
love.
right.
It
It's
is.
another way to just come together and have a good time. So, yeah. Anyways,
I
yeah.
love
What
that.
else is going on?
Um, um, oh, listen, we're talking about food. Now you got me hungry. I'm sitting up there thinking, okay, what can I cook? Then I think about what I want. No, what is it that you have to cook, Hilda? No, I'm not doing that.
That's the thing. I mean, there are certain things I really like about India. There are pros and cons of always. But there's so like the food options here are just insane.
Yes.
And I'm not exaggerating. This is real. Okay. And so and it's like you can it's just too many options. You're like, oh my God. This is for foodies, it's like heaven. I think India is like heaven for foodies. And I
Yes.
don't know. I think many people do it. So it's just fun. It's
I
fun.
love that cooking and sharing the food. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a part of our community thing. It's that something that, what we
It
uh,
is.
stopped doing actually. And
Mm,
you know, I get it. I understand why, what
yeah.
we kind of stopped doing it. And
Yeah,
I think it's, you share your food with the people that you love. I think that's something that we shouldn't stop doing.
that's true. Yeah, it's another way you can express your love towards
Right,
people you
right,
care about, right?
right.
Um, Also, like I think I before COVID, I was meal prepping for the like week and all of that, and then after COVID, I would make, I would eat. I was actually cooking more, and I was eating fresh food.
Hmm.
Um, and that's how I got more time to experiment and then do all this. But before COVID, no way, I didn't have time
I
at
know.
all. I
That
did
was the
not.
thing that came out of COVID. Seriously. When I look back at that
Yeah.
time period, it gave people a chance to say, okay, you can woosah for a second. Let's take a moment and look
Yeah.
how life looks like when you have to be silent. And then people started appreciating their
Excuse
silence
me.
for those that took that time, and allowed themselves to,
That's true.
because not
That was an
everybody,
interesting time.
it
Yeah.
was time.
'Cause many people were, um I think the people reacted differently, right, depending on where they are. Like, some people, it was very fear-inducing, and
And
for
some
me, it really
go
'cause
inside.
yeah, and yeah, 'cause I'm still that person, but I have learned to balance, which is why temperance is my favorite card, now,
Mhm.
'cause balance is so important, right? And I was traveling all the time before COVID. And it
Mhm.
became to the point where I was like, it became my coping mechanism, really, to deal with the um, mundane life, right? Really, where you're just doing the
Mhm.
same thing again and again, like that whole thing. So
Shut down your travel.
yeah, so it became a distraction essentially. It's not a wrong thing. It's just like when you're using it for different reasons,
Right.
that nuance, right? So COVID really gave me time to go in. So I'm great. Actually, I know it wasn't a good time for everyone. I know it was difficult, all right? But I think for me, it gave me time to slow down. I was just going at like 500 miles an hour. I'm not even kidding. Um, so I think things happen for a reason. Yeah.
I look at that time, and it was an incredible time to study human behavior. I just kept looking at the human behavior, including my own, watching my behavior go from one thought process into another thought process, and
Yeah,
observing the people around me. That was really neat to see. And even when it came to family, because family, friends, all of that none of that mattered. What the people have opinion. That's what you did. That's what you did.
that's true. Cause
And
yeah, cause like cause of the what is that lockdown, you couldn't even be
ah,
near your family. That
and some
was
are very,
yeah.
because there was so many extremes that were going on during that time. I mean, let's face it, because people were still living and dying, but it was the degrees of separation that was taking place during that time. Some things were like I'm talking about your loved one dying in a hospital all by
Oh
themselves.
yeah, it was dark
You
time. Yeah, that's a minute
visit
ago.
your
And
parents.
the whole yeah, the whole drama around vaccinations, right? Um yeah, it was quite it actually I think that I don't know if it was real or made up. I don't know. But I think that at the end of the day, it helped me really come back to myself in ways I wouldn't have even. like there was no time, right? Because so you're getting up, you're getting ready, and then you're going out, and you're coming back after a full day, and you're tired, and you're just done. Like,
Not only that, but you know
right,
what place during that time was a shift. There was a shift in the conscious level of humanity that took place at that point. And all that silence made people have to set into some stuff. And you couldn't, you people weren't really looking at what they liked and what they didn't like because if it hadn't been for that time period, most folk wouldn't have realized, oh my God, it's actually better working from home. I can be way more
right.
productive to the point where people, what,
Oh yeah, I
every-
was working more, and yeah,
what
actually,
it
yeah,
made you think is what I'm trying to say.
it
You
does. Yeah,
you had if you were taking that time period to actually set into some of what was going on, whether COVID and all of that, because I do believe it was a bunch of cockadoodles, and I won't get into all of that because you know what, they're just striking up the channels, all this and that. But my whole point being, what
yeah.
was your reality, folks? What is your reality? Stay with your reality today.
Right.
And I used it as an opportunity to, yeah, as you said, I probably went more inward.
Some messages. I some
Re-
messages in the chat. Marie says, I love that cooking and sharing the food. Yes, absolutely. And she says, I love, okay, cat's on. Okay. I
yeah,
got another person, I guess. I wish we could all be together. It would be so much fun.
this
I
was
love Indian
cool,
food. I bet your cuisine is amazing, me. I actually don't just cook Indian food. I can cook all different cuisines. But Indian food is something that is just comes naturally because, um, because I grew up with it, right? But absolutely. I even cook my dog's food. I don't buy the processed stuff for him. That's amazing. I love that. Wow.
because you don't even know what they're putting
That's the
in
thing. That's
today.
true.
Oh my God.
That is true.
You said,
It
well, chicken was
that's
safe, but anyways, yeah, I did.
that's amazing. That's amazing because I remember I researched the whole internet for my cat's food, and I got only one company that makes cat food with no chemicals and no additives and stuff like that, which make them sick in the long run. Just one company. Imagine that. That is strange.
And when
Okay.
you think
Okay.
about what they're putting into the food, the bones, the all
Yeah.
that, that is not like, anyways,
Yeah.
you know what? That's
Yeah.
just,
It's another topic, but that is, yeah. Same for me, Hilda. Observing human behavior and also nature. Oh my God. During that time, I had bird feeders in my house.
mhm.
I was a bird watcher. I became a bird watcher after COVID. I did not have no clue about any birds
Oh.
where I lived. And also the seasons. I never paid attention. I don't even know what I was doing.
Mhm. Mhm, I know.
That is
Do you see what I mean
absolutely,
with the shift in the
that's
consciousness
true.
that
It
did,
was.
right?
It
And
is.
you saw it. You saw what was your reality? Because your reality wasn't the
Right.
same as the person's reality that was next to you. Is actually my
Right.
vet that gave me dog food recipes. Ah, good vet. Good vet.
That's a great bread. Wow. Why I'm cooking meals for my preps for the week.
So,
That's nice.
what
That's
type
amazing.
do you have? What type of dog do you have, Marie?
Yeah, what type of dog do you have? Mm.
Oh,
I I feel like pets are just such
yes,
an amazing presence in our lives. I mean, I just feel so grateful for my pet. I can't edit that last message. Sorry, the typo. It's okay. I we get it. I think we get the gist.
yeah.
It's okay. Oh, it's a Shetland sheepdog.
Oh
I
my
don't
goodness.
I don't
They're
think I
full.
I need to check it out. I need to
Oh,
check it out right now.
they're right. They're big, tall. Please tell me I'm right. And a lot of
I
hair.
need to. I'm gonna check it right now because
Check it out.
um hold on.
I just dog sat.
You did,
I
right?
did. So all this talk is like,
They're beautiful.
I miss he's all black and a little bit of white. He's
Wow.
two, isn't he? Yes, long hair. Hello.
How
Oh,
old is he, Marie? Long hair. Okay. Oh, oh my goodness. They're so cute. I've seen them. I've seen them at my wets, and they're just so gentle. Like they look big, but they're gentle. Like
yeah.
that. Okay, let me see. So you say he's long hair, all black.
He's
Oh,
12.
he's 12.
Oh my
Black with the
goodness.
like that. Why doesn't it show a
Let
picture?
me see.
Like that? Oh,
Oh my God, they are beautiful.
that's beautiful. I just I'm so glad that you have a companion. Oh,
Yeah.
I have him since he's a baby. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. I'm glad. I really feel that pets add
See your life.
so much beauty and grace to your life and hope, right? Um, that just it's just beautiful. Yes, but all black. Okay. Yeah, I think you did mention that. All black. Oh, that's beautiful. I have a cat. You have a dog, right?
Right.
Oh no, you have a cat. You have a
I had,
cat. What
I
am I
had,
talking?
I had a dog. I had a dog. I have a dog. I don't want to go into that story today because you know what? It would make me cry. But you know what? I did dog sit. I dog sit. That's one of the things I did in the past couple of weeks, which was, you know what? He was
Maybe
a,
it's
you
yeah,
know,
maybe it's to remind you that maybe your dog maybe you need no, I'm kidding. No. It's
you
just
know
your
what?
thing.
Oh, I don't need a dog right now. Time
You
will
don't
come.
need a dog.
What? Um, the time will come. But you know what?
Right.
It just. I listen. They are a treat. Was all I'm going to say. They're more than just a treat because they're more than a companion. They're your spirit guide and all of that good stuff. Depending on how
Right.
you look at it,
Yeah.
choose to
I
look at
think
it.
the like yeah, I think that because I did not have a pet growing up and I feel that there's that emotional component that only the pets like pets bring out that emotional component in you really easily. Um, that emotional support component, which I really am grateful for
Mm.
because you know, they really open up your heart. She did, like my cat really did.
Oh my God, yes. It's called what do
What
they
is it
call
called?
unconditional? Unconditional love is what you receive.
Right,
Unconditional love.
right.
And they
Yeah,
always they always show up. No matter what. They're always showing up. Hmm.
right. It's true.
They do
Right.
become members of our family. And if it doesn't happen that way, there's something wrong. If they don't, if they I feel anyways.
That's true. Something is really wrong then. Yeah, that's true.
Dog out on
Cause
a
they
lead and
You know, they yeah, because I don't believe in that whole paradigm of like, oh, they're just animals. I'm like, they have feelings, they have emotions, they need attention, just like a human baby does.
mm,
Um, and something is really wrong if they don't get it, because they also experience boredom and lack of connection can really affect their mental health.
and
So
it's
it's
gonna
just interesting, I think.
it's gonna show up in their behavior, you know. Sometimes a dog will act out a certain way because of just that. They're not getting enough exercise or they're not getting enough proper attention, you know?
That's true. That's true. I got my cat with me, so and it's interesting how quickly she adapted just because I was here. Um, and it's just amazing because I don't think we can truly fathom how resilient and amazing these creatures are. Um, it's just a blessing. I feel like they
Mm,
truly have personalities. My dog is a Gemini, and he's the funniest, a real child at heart. Oh my goodness, Gemini! Ooh, that is true.
it tells me
Wow,
he's
they do.
a communicator. That's for sure.
He is definitely, and all of my really good friends are Geminis. So yeah, they're amazing. Geminis are amazing. They're very playful and
You know what? My
yes.
daughter's a Gemini, and I see both sides of Gemini, so I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, you know what? Um, yeah, and like
You're both
Asa was born in
see? See? Yeah, there you both go. Listen, I got another side to the Gemini too, okay? It wasn't all good. Damn it. It
Are
wasn't
you
all
a Gemini too?
no, my daughter was a Gemini, and then I have friends that are Geminis, and trust me when I tell you them
Wow.
two personalities, I can tell you right now, you better be prepared for
They
both of
do.
one's gonna show up.
They
Ooh,
do.
mhm.
It's like, yeah, I think they really need to be called out sometimes.
You will
I just
not
leave it
have
at that.
those two Jackal, Jackal, I see I still got the switch. I'm still switching from the experience. Okay. No, it wasn't all that bad. Okay, the
My
teenage
cat was
oh yes, they were.
my cat was born in April, so what does that make her? She's an Aries, right?
Aries, you got you an Aries cat.
She is fiery. Man, she knows what she wants.
She
Yeah.
her miss.
You know what? She's so feisty. Like she'll be like, um, if you tell her what to do, she will not do it. But she'll do it. She'll do the same thing, but on her own terms. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's my cat.
Who else is like that though?
Well,
Who
I
else?
think most of us you are too.
Oh no, trying to get me to do something that she is certainly not one to do. You got some hellfire coming at you. Yeah. So
Exactly.
is that but isn't it funny how your feline has a lot of your characteristical traits? Not
She
a bad
does. And but she is also very loving. So
yeah,
that's fiery
yeah,
but loving.
yes. When you say fire, well, I see you say firing because I don't see the fire. I just see her as yeah, she's a cat knows. Most cats know.
Um well, cuz she needs to play every day, no
Yes.
matter what.
Hmm.
Otherwise she's going to come and she'll be like she'll not say anything, but you can see it.
Mm,
That's when she was a kid and oh my god, all hell rose cuz she was like uncontrollable. She was all over the place. Yeah. I
yeah.
actually needed 2 more people to
Uh,
handle her.
yes.
That
And
tiny creature.
now,
Yeah, to calm down. She was biting me all the time. Like that's how I know. And then I was like, no. And then like she really needed to be tamed. She was like, oh my God. I mean, and that was I was watching videos of her when she was pretty young and second day and she was all over the place.
yes,
Okay. And she
yes.
was very smart. She was very smart right from the beginning. I didn't have to tell her anything. She would figure out everything. How's it plays? How do you play a certain game? I didn't have to teach her anything. So
Uh,
that's another aspect of her. Very smart,
what did I tell you?
extremely intelligent.
Her mother, just like her. Listen, just like her owner.
Yeah, very intelligent.
Yeah. I,
Marie says that yes, he's very vocal. So okay, her dog is Gemini, very vocal. They are. They are.
yep.
Isn't that an air? It's an air sign. That's why I kind of bond with Geminis because you can have really good conversations with them.
Mm.
The friend that I had on the live the other day, she's a Gemini too, Julia. She's a Gemini too.
You know what?
So
I love that gal.
yeah,
So if you're listening,
she,
that was a great
yeah,
live, great,
yeah.
yeah, good chemistry too,
I will
baby.
try to. No,
Yeah.
we are really great friends, and she actually asked me for a part two, and this was her first live, and I was like, wow.
Well,
So absolutely,
when she said that that was her first live,
it was.
I was, listen, some people are ready for this, but here's what I love about her.
Yeah,
That she's done her work. That's all I'm going to say. You know, and then you can see who's done the work, and then you can see who hasn't done the work.
you can. It's
Uh,
something you can't fake it.
Listen,
No. Marie is laughing, probably something funny we said. She must have a lot of energy. Oh my god, yes. But she's very, I think she's tamed. Like she's not like other cats. Like um she will not wake me up. She will not ask for food. Um she will not get into my food.
no,
Um she's not um she doesn't like cause trouble, I guess. So she's very calm now, but yes, she had that wild side. She has that wild side, but it's tamed now. So it comes out when it needs to, you know. So
she
that's
can
nice.
give
Thank
her
God.
power. You listen. She gets up into your lap and all like that, like a baby, just like a baby, and you
That's what I'm
eat
saying.
baby. But most cats, you could not get cats in water like that. Even the fact that you traveled her to India, do you not realize
Right.
the relationship you have to
It
have?
was,
That's your spirit cat girl.
yeah. She was so calm. I was like, what the heck?
She says,
Even
"What
people in the fight were like,
do you mean, Nisa?"
even people in the fight was, yeah, it's Asa.
That's a
Her name Asa means hope. So hope, really. And like good energy, like that sun energy, that
mm,
kind of stuff. A little warrior, I love it. What is your cat's name? Asa. It's ASA, but that's what we call it in Punjabi. It's the same word is called Asha in Hindi, but this is ASA, Asa in Punjabi. So yeah, she came. I think she definitely had a big role in my life, and for sure, emotionally, a big role. She challenged, like, oh my god, that's like another life. I mean, if you want to talk about pets, because the way they come up and they just change your whole paradigm, you know, it's
how
just
did you change
interesting.
them? I want to know now. That might be next level. Give me a little bit on how she changed your paradigm about different things.
I think I was so used to be by myself that I got comfortable in that. And this little creature, she barely fit in my hand,
Hmm.
and she challenged me in all ways. Like, first of all, I had to bottle feed her. Okay. So she was a baby, and I was like, oh my God. Like, but a baby that can jump and crawl everywhere. So here you go. Um, that doesn't stay in one place. So
No,
that was extremely difficult for my nervous system because it wasn't accustomed to that much
no, crazy.
work. Okay. Craziness. Okay. But I did have help because I did ask for help. That was my condition. I was like, this is my first pet and I will need help. So I did have help when it became too much. I was like, please take her for like a week or something. Just just keep her. I want to just breathe. And because it was really, she really stretched out my nervous system. They do, you
Yeah.
know. Um so she really it created space in my life to and emotionally as well. It was just like they're a whole being in themselves. I don't think many people understand that they have emotional needs, mental needs, physical, also, like you have to take their care of all of that, and they
Mm,
don't know, they are not, they can't speak. So You have to discern all of that.
Mhm.
Like just like little things, taking care of her, like cutting her nails and getting grooming and all that, and feeding and all that. It's just like, oh my god.
But that's can handle her. That's why you can take her
That's why I can.
area to
Yeah.
another. You know what I'm saying? Like that because that even that ball
Yeah.
eating experience, I just know it's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like Marie. I got her really, she was a baby then. She was barely a month old. So it was just, I think that's the thing that it's taking on responsibility, but that changes you in the most amazing way. It
Mm,
does challenge you. But what is life without experiences? What is life without responsibilities? You're just trying to be safe the whole time. That's not living, right? Um, so it was challenging. I will not deny that, but I think it's a right kind of challenge. You need to be challenged sometimes. Yeah. Um,
and it
and
gets
even
better,
now she's like,
natural
it does get better,
because it's just like
but
uh, a toddler goes from
it's a toddler. Yeah, the whole thing.
for at least 6 months before it started to even
Yeah.
out. So you got to cat and the more listen. Hello curtains, hello screens, all of that. Oh no, seriously, I had a cat that
All the wires are gone. Like everything has a print on them of us's print everywhere. You could see her sign on the whole house. The couch,
yeah
nothing
yeah.
is excluded from. So, um, but it's really like having a child. Definitely, it's like and
See, my cat
it's
outdoor, so I didn't experience that from.
right.
I did experiencing from
Mm,
kitten, like a very early kitten, and it was Warrior, my dog, that really helped to train him in the sense of okay,
mm,
even when it came to going outside, like hurt me,
yeah,
making sure I don't go off too far. And so now he's in and
yeah,
out.
and
He's very
it's
independent.
not. So I think archetypally, because I like to talk like that, brings out your maternal instincts, brings out your feminine side,
Mm,
um, brings out. I learned a lot from her, like how to live like a queen. Like they know when they need you. They also know when they don't need you, and it's not personal. So like little lessons like that, and it's not personal. That's the thing. I was so triggered by that. Like little things like that. Oh my gosh, she really pushed my buttons. But that's the thing. So,
a woman of
you
her own,
know,
because I reserve the right to have my own space right now. And no, I don't
right.
want. It's got to be.
And also when no space is given to you, yeah, okay? So that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like there's no hesitation when they need you or they don't need you. Like
Yeah,
it's really interesting for me because I think that's exactly how you should be. It's not like you hurt other in the process, but like it's okay to ask for help or not sometimes,
they're
depending
walking,
on where you are.
walking energy, big time. And you need to learn to read their energy, and they're communicating always through their energy. So
Yeah, they're very different from dogs in that aspect. They're very different energies, and you know,
definitely,
so
definitely,
Marie says they definitely can change us for the better. They do. They
yes.
do. So yeah. Anyways, I guess we do love our pets. Here you go. Look at me. I've been talking for 15 minutes. More like half an hour about this.
Jack, no, we no. Listen, they're part of, like we said, it's a part of the family, right? So to say that they're
She
not
is.
would be such a disservice, you know, to the whole experience
Well,
because he's such a significant part of the experience.
yeah,
So we are rounding up to the hour, my dear.
we are. Yeah, let's wrap up. We don't want to hold
And not only
hold
that, but
people here.
As I said, you are heading. You're coming close to your bedtime, and
Oh yeah.
well, not right now, but you know what? I do know that the evening is on, and you haven't been well, but just so beautiful to get to be connected with you again. And not that it's like we've been like that, but sort of kinda. And you've been doing you, I've been doing me, and you know, life has been as such. So it's always nice when we can get together and have chat up on a discussion. And I love today just because I'd like to do this something on the regular. Sometimes you just have to do that Saturday morning chat, and that's what it is. You get to run the week and thoughts of the day. And good God knows that you know our thoughts can be in many different places. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm glad. I love it when you show energy, Marie Francis. I love your energy.
Nice to see
And
you digitally, like hang out with you.
I love the
It's,
energy
it's
of everyone that showed up in the chat
I
because
do too.
I love to see you.
I have been yeah, I specifically watch her videos just because of Marie's energy. I'm actually lagging behind. But I just watch it for the sake of like, sometimes you just want to hear you just want to feel into someone's energy and you're like, just see what they're up to. And it's just nice to see people are doing well and enjoying their lives. So good having a good
And for
time.
the new folk that did show
Absolutely.
up live today, and listen, go
Yeah.
for
Try to
listen
stay
for
someone.
myself as well as to Revneet, who is Revneet at Winds of Reflection. Winds and reflection, winds and
No,
reflection.
no, no. You said it right.
Win,
Finally, it's winds of reflection.
like, see what I mean, folks? I've been doing it wrong all this time. All this time I've been doing
It's
it.
okay.
God, I put that in a, I write it out like that. Oh my God, Revney. Oh my God.
It's
Anyways,
okay.
find her at Win.
I keep correcting you.
And
So
you do. See? Listen, I'm older. I'm a lot older. No, it's not that old. I'm just, you know what? I have to be more present. I was starting to blame it on I'm starting to make some excuses. See, that's what folks do in this life. We've done making excuses. Listen, I just messed up and now I'm being and
it's
realize, oh my
it's
God, you have
okay.
to keep writing that. Anyways, subscribe over um with my girl. She's got great content over there. And it's not just content, you know, because I don't like the word content. That means you're just trying to there's some good information over there, you know. And if you're feeling the vibe and you did like the way that this conversation was flowing and chatting, very freestyle today. We do usually have a title. Um, I love this. I love this.
Casual chat, right? Sometimes you just need to talk it out, I guess, with no agenda and let it
Right,
flow.
right, right. So
So
hit the like button
absolutely.
if you already haven't. Hit the share button if you feel that this is a message that could benefit someone, or you know what, listen, not that you feel it could benefit, listen, share this. It helps with the algorithm, okay? And subscribe if you feeling the vibe, straight up. And if you don't, well, then you know what, just keep floating because you have that right to do that too. But if you do, guess what? You're a part of the crew and you become something live too. Oh my God, I should be a rapper
You know, right?
and feel
Like
real rapper.
hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button.
Hit
Yo,
the
yo, yo. I always like how you say it.
Well, listen, you know what? You gotta keep changing it up too, because you know, when I'm doing videos,
No.
sometimes I end them in different lanes. That way, you know. But that's me. You never know where you're gonna get to. I love this.
Right.
I everyone that showed up today and listen, love,
Yeah,
and you make a
thank
great
you so much.
give mom and
And
dad.
Marie says
You're still in the chat.
Marie
Love you too.
says thank you. And Marie says both your content is so mindful. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean,
It
that's
is
trying to be real. Trying to be real. Sometimes, you know, we do mess up. So, but
yes.
thank you for the appreciation. Appreciation. Oh my god.
Back to
Okay,
you.
I'm clearly tired. Back to you. Yes. All right.
I'm
All
gonna say
right. Take care, you guys. We'll see
in
you again,
no
and have a
eight,
lovely day.
Saturday. For you,
It was
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday. This is
It was
Saturday night.
Saturday. This
Bye.
was Saturday. Bye. Take care.